Hey, hi Praneeth. Uh,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for coming on the call and to share your experience with me.
Yeah, we had some great experience. So yeah,
So this is the call to tell everyone how things went. So to start with, can you tell a little bit about NeuroBloom and what challenges or goals you guys had before working with us?
right. So at NeuroBloom, we are building a proactive first AI sales assistant for e-commerce stores, D2C brands. That will help them convert more customers. That will help them save lost sales, which would have been not converted otherwise. So that's so what we are building. Proactive first AI is our vision, not just reactive AI, which is the norm these days. So we want AI to react proactively to your behavior and to AI has a lot of capabilities these days, and adding proactiveness to it is a natural next step. So yeah, that's what we are building. That's our vision. And for that, we tried some AI tools before working with your team, BrandHero. And to be honest, they turned out very bad. The design was very generic, and more than just the UI of it, it's the experience flow, which was kind of just off. Anybody could say, I mean, there was nothing special about it, because what we are building is a different offering, adding proactiveness to uh, the otherwise reactive assistants that everybody is used to these days. And we wanted that to come through clearly. We wanted people who are interacting with it to know that actually they are interacting with something different, no, something which they haven't interacted with before. So when we used AI, obviously it was very template-ish. We used certain tools, and the output was very it was giving away that it was generated by AI. So that's why we started looking for design partners who could actually make a uh, difference for us to create a truly uh, you know uh, the experience. We were looking more for experience, not just the UI, the customer experience flow on how the bot actually responds proactively, and how the actual admin who is setting it up will know how this assistant, proactive assistant is working. So that's what we were looking for. And yeah, this process, obviously we have design teams, but uh, and Hero stood among them, stood different. And yeah, ultimately we went ahead with you guys, and we're very happy about the results.
So, what made you choose us? Like you said, you did mention that you spoke to a lot of companies, a lot of studios out there, right? So, what are those, if you can pinpoint those key factors that we had a couple of conversations before you chose to, work with us? What are the key factors which were responsible for you to choosing Brand Hero over other studios?
Right. So it's mostly because we like the thought process, how uh, your team, and especially you, we interacted with you before going ahead with your team. So the thought behind the way you approach design was what stood out. Right. You are not approaching design as number of screens like how everybody else was doing. They are quantifying. I mean, design is a very non-quantifiable. It's the most subjective thing out there, in my opinion. And the other teams that we interacted with, they were quantifying this in terms of how many screens do we want to, design the, uh, I mean, that sort of thing, right? The approach to design, and uh, the way how you have, started thinking from the customer flow perspective, not just the UI elements. You approached it from the flow first, design later kind of approach. That is what we like. And also, obviously, the portfolio that you had that yeah, convinced us in going ahead with that.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Good to hear that. So, were there any moments in the process of the design when we worked for, I think we worked for a little over a month together? And since I think this took about 6 weeks in total to complete the project, right? Which it was an ambitious one, and we promised a deadline. We were able to pull this off, and it was a big achievement for us also to make sure it was done timely. So, were there any moments in the process you stood particularly out with you? Anything smooth, unique, or valuable?
Yeah, definitely. Especially the speed and quality. That combination was what we liked very much, because either you get speed or you get quality. Both of them together, it's a kind of rare. But yeah, but the iteration speed was very you know, uh, we found it to be very quick. Whenever we had a feedback call, we used to give feedback, and that feedback was incorporated, very quickly actually. The qual and without any compromise in the quality of design. So that is what we like, and also the process, keeping us constantly in loop regarding what's happening, taking our inputs, and also suggesting us, because we are not experts in design like you are, and you were suggesting us what's the best way to go about this. And of course, you are also taking inputs from us, incorporating that. We had, uh, very good discussions, more than hour long discussions, actually, a couple of it, regarding few elements. And yeah, that is what we like. The way we were communicating throughout the process, and also the speed, iteration speed and quality of the design. That is what, and also the results, obviously, at the end of the day, that is what matters. And you guys delivered a very good quality and uh, expected timeline, rather say.
So
Yeah.
talking about results, you just said results. So I think let's shift our gears a bit towards design impact, of the impact of the design we did. So in what ways did the final design solution help the NeuroBloom achieve its goals?
Yeah, sure. As I mentioned before, coming to Brand Hero, we already had design, which we did with the help of AI tools out there. And yeah, honestly, we took those to our uh, prospects, not to be customers. And we didn't get any positive response from their end. No one who saw, the design that we did, were able to instantly tell what we were doing. It was just another app, just like others out there. So that is the whole reason where we wanted a change in the design, and that was the whole reason why we wanted to invest in design. And yeah, after the new designs which we got by Hero, they again went back to the founders, and they absolutely love the design. They feel like these designs will go very well with their, because ultimately their reputation is also matters to them, right? So they spend a lot on their particular websites, and then they use our product on their public facing stores, e-commerce stores. They would expect that the design of our product uh, actually elevates, or at least doesn't uh, break their you know break their look and feel, I should say. And yeah, they were very impressed by the design. And also, if you remember, we did a smart play with the icons, and that is something which also stood out, because in that particular call, it was like we randomly throw that at you, saying that we also want this separate icon option, and you were very spontaneous, and within the next 5 minutes you spun up an idea and showed us. I mean, that was these little things matter. And yeah, the new design, actually, we are getting a lot of positive uh, feedback on the design. And yeah, we are currently developing the product. We have taken your design, and development is currently under. So yeah, that's where we are, and that's the results that we got because of the design.
So is the design helping you tell the NeuroBloom story more effectively now?
Yes, yes, definitely, definitely. Because yeah, the new design elements, right? It is definitely helping us to uh, tell the story of the proactive thing, because it is something which needs visual storytelling, right? That's not something which people will get straight away when we say, "What do you mean they're proactive?" Uh, and why should I care? It and these designs are actually helping us a lot in taking the story through to them, and making them understand what we actually do. And yeah, everybody, I mean, we are getting positive feedback on that.
That is amazing to hear, Praneeth. It is excellent to see all the hard work which went into going in the right direction and helping NeuroBloom to grow and flap its wings to higher, newer heights. And so, where do you see NeuroBloom going next? And how do you think the design foundation will support that growth?
Right. So definitely the design which we got is pretty modular, I should say. And going forward, even if we keep on adding more features or whatever, right? I think the design will. I believe in the modern age of this AI, design is one of your USP. The customer experience also becomes your USP, not just the features that you offer. And in that aspect, especially the admin portal, the backing admin portal, that is absolutely fantastic. We haven't seen that anywhere else. Such kind of design, that is truly unique. Uh, you know, the way we play with the colors, the way we played with the panels and all. That is, at least I and my co-founder, we haven't seen such kind of design, and also it help. It's not just eye pleasing; it also helps with the customer experience flow that you UX flow. So that uh, helps a lot. And in terms of where we want to see NeuroBloom, obviously we would like NeuroBloom to be a part of most of the e-commerce stores in India and globally. Then we pioneer the proactive assistance, not just reactive assistance. We want to be the pioneering and the market leader in proactive AI assistance. So yeah, and design obviously, the quality of design that we have, it will definitely help us go global, not just in the domestic market. So yeah.
That is amazing to hear, and it is so lovely again to hear all these good points about what we did, and it is helping you in big ways to grow further, right? So one last question I have is, how would you recommend Brand Hero to another co-founder friends of yours or co-founder friends of yours and from your on your network, if you had to say about the value we bring, and say if you're just telling it like a friend to somebody that, this here, this is this company we worked with, and so what would you say about us?
I would say just you can uh, just leave it to win. That's all. That's all I say. Just take your requirement and Van Hero team, and we'll figure it out. The design, the customer flow, user. I mean, you don't have to worry about all the design. Uh, be assured that the both the user experience and also the UI would turn out great. That is what I would say.
So
I honestly said to few of my
okay, that's great to hear. That's great to hear. So basically, again, like one of our process is also such that, but you just said that we take pride in, help saving the time of a founder or a co-founder, a team, right? So if somebody comes to us for design work, I think we want to own that project fully end to end and make sure that we deliver a lot of value in that process. And if, yeah, as you have been telling, it has been working with you like that. So it is really amazing to know that, and I wish really very all the best to NeuroBloom to do very, very well in future. And if there's anyhow we can help to further be a part of your growth journey, more than happy to be involved. And yes, you know that I'm just a call away in that whole process with the Brand Hero ethos. I generally end up becoming friends with, clients I work with. I think that's the kind of synergy which can come out. And I think that has happened with us. And my trip is due to meet you when I'm in Hyderabad next. And it is lovely to know you as a person also, Praneeth, and along with you, your co-founder also. Thank you so much for your time today for talking through this experience of working with Brand Hero. And I'm looking forward to working more as NeuroBloom grows. Have a have a nice time and a good day ahead. Thank you so much.
sure.